Earlier today, I felt like going out, like I felt like a tarot deck. Like I was like, oh, I think there's a tarot deck out there for me. I also needed to go to the grocery store. So I was like, okay, let me combine this. And I went and to the spot where I get my tarot cards and books and stuff in Philly. It's called Garland of Letters. It's on South Street for anybody who is wondering. I'm pretty sure they have an online presence too. They're super old. They've been around forever in Philly. They're a good spot. They have a lot of decks. So I went in there and I didn't go right to the decks. I just started looking at things. I let myself be led around, and that I was like looking at the incense for a long time. I don't really know why. Then I looked at the tarot decks, and it was between two. One called the Gill Tarot, and one that is an oracle deck called the Medicine Woman Oracle deck. That one jumped out to me first. I couldn't decide on each one, and I was going back and forth about, can I afford both of them? Like, I don't know. So I put them aside and I walked around the rest of the store, and then I was drawn to this book, The Body Heals Itself. I'm pretty excited to read this. Um, and then there was this book sitting on a table, and I was like, I couldn't go past it. And it was this Medicine Woman. And I was like, okay, taking it as a sign. So I chose this one. They're not connected, but they are. Cool, right? This is an autobiography. I don't know. I'm going with it. But look how dope this is. I don't know if I'm going to do a real reading, or we're just going to go through this unboxing. Mother Earth is calling you, it says. Okay. Ooh. Can you hear her song? Are they numbered? Yes, they are numbered. 1 to 36. Look at that. These are dope, right? Look at number 1. Look at the back. Beautiful. And I love when they're foily. When they're foily. Okay. This is a new old spot for me. For any of you who've watched other videos of mine, this used to be where I would do my tarot. It's my studio, but I moved rooms around, and I have a whole room that's where I do my tarot now, and usually my music in there. But this studio, I've just set it up. It's so chill. It's super chill in here, and it's my favorite spot to be during the day and night. But during the day, it's the sunniest, brightest room in the entire house. So all day, literally all day till sunset. So it's pretty awesome. It's definitely good for my mental health. Ooh, wait. Look, they're different colors. Oh my God. Ooh. Well, that's fucking cool. That's so cool. Look at that, man. These are beautiful. They're so beautiful. Catherine Maillard is the author. Maillard. The Medicine Woman Oracle. Okay. Ooh. Huh. This is hilarious. It's purification. Number 36, which is 9, which is fulfillment. Personal. It's being like in a state of you're able to maintain this state of flow with the universe, and which enables you to be in and maintain a space coming from a space of abundance. You're in the overflow. I feel like more it's like it's still newer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's still newer. I don't, because if it was all the way, and it would be at the 10. You feel me? So I feel like the 9 is where you get to personal fulfillment and abundance on your own, and then the 10 is when you're in union with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like completion. Raise your vibrations by caring for your energy. Oh, A them. This is dope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's like 8 little figures dancing around the outside. People in like costumes. See them? I can't tell if that's in focus. I know that that's not in focus. I don't know if you can really how well you can see them. It's dope, right? Okay, let's read it, yeah? Ooh, cool book. It's like recycled paper pages, which I love. I keep thinking I'm at the end. It is the end, right? Purification is the last one. Hold on. Oh, should we read it together? Yeah. The message is this: we are vibratory beings. That's literally what we are. We literally are that. That's the origin. Let that, like, if that's new to you, sit with that. Think about what that means. If the origin of us, of our creation is vibration, at the heart of our evolution is the energy dimension of our being. Hold on. I need to drink water, but I'm using it to prop this up, so hold on a second. I haven't really drank any water today, sorry. Okay, I love water. It's my number one favorite drink. Always. Water, and then chai tea lattes equal to chocolate peanut butter milkshakes. Okay. At the heart of our evolution is the energy dimension of our being. Yes. Yes. Becoming aware of this potential can increase our subtle feelings and at the same time recharge our energy. Okay, so this is like a learning. This is, you guys have reached a part, or you're about to head into a part where this is important for you, a part of your life where you're going to the next level and you have amassed skills. So understanding that you're a vibratory being, that's amassing a skill, because once you understand that, it opens things up that you weren't previously living consciously in. You know what I'm, right? You understand? It's cool that it can recharge our energy. That's really cool. Because you're the one. You know what I mean? You have to be your divine counterpart. You and source, always, forever, and maintain that before you can really be in a full union and be with someone else and be at your highest potential, capabilities, abilities. Okay. This opens us to new fields of understanding life's true nature. Yes. We are energy, and we can be channels of divine and terrestrial energy. That's right. To create fulfilling lives for ourselves in accord with universal laws. Yes. Self-fulfillment, right? As long as we purify our energies or auras. Okay, so this wherever you are right now is time for you to take action. There's been more recognizing, realizing, epiphanies. It's been more mental, right? And possibly, yeah. So it's time for us to take action and integrate, fully integrate all of the lessons we just learned. But I'm trying to say it in a different way. We plug in with that energy. We're no longer like separate from it, right? And we've already mixed with it, and now it's time to pull it in to your physical body. So it's also about like probably adding something to your spiritual practice, or like making a spiritual practice where if every day you need coffee, right? You know, you need coffee, or every day you need to see the sun for however many minutes with your own eyes, or whatever it is, like things. You have to brush your teeth, you have a whatever ritual, skincare ritual, whatever it is. This, you do the same thing for your spiritual body. It's anything that brings you back into your body and clears you out and brings you peace, and you feel rejuvenated, or you know what I mean. The guidance, this card is an invitation to take care of your energy. So that could also mean that like some kind of challenges are popping up, that to see how far you are and how much you can hold of this new timeline that you've stepped into. You know what I mean? There's like there's different levels, right? So when you first start something and it's new to you and unfamiliar, there's still a window of time where you are more likely to go back to where you've been, because that is still the stronger, it's still there. That energy literally is still part of you. And so you have to rework yourself and work. It's like working the kinks out. You feel me? And getting them out of you. And you're going to pull the higher one in. It can't come in if you're still holding the other. You have to let go. You're still going to be connected, but you're going to be more connected to you and higher, at a higher level than you've ever been. Check where you are at in terms of energy. Depending on who you were with, you may already have felt yourself being rejuvenated or exhausted. Yes. What does it feel like? I find myself asking myself that a lot. Like, Denise, it feels bad. Even if you're confused, you know that it feels bad, and that's your answer. You know what I mean? Places also have an impact on your energy. This is particularly so for sensitive people when they find themselves in a crowded store or subway. It is vital for you to learn to protect yourself and to rest and recuperate regularly, to pulsate with energy. That is your true nature. It's not a luxury, it's a necessity for us to take care of those parts of ourselves. We've just been conditioned to not tap in fully to all that, because we will be as powerful, we'll know our power, and then the powers that are controlling us won't be able to. You know what I mean? Because it's Adam and Eve. You know what I mean? We're vibratory beings. We are not just human. We're an energy in a human body. That's just the vehicle. So protecting yourself, it's interesting. I'm going to share with you the way that the areas that I protect myself. When I leave the house, just about every time. I more yes. There are things I say that take care of my energetic surroundings and my physical self and my energy inside of me. There's certain things I say about that, and then I leave. And I do it every time. And if I forget, if I forget to do it, something usually happens. And I'm like, oh shit, I forgot to do that. And this is probably why. So there's that kind of protection. And then there's protection from external energies. I don't know if it's the right word, that want to suck onto you and drain you or manipulate you in some way. There's protections for that kind of stuff too. A lot of people who read do protections first. I do and I don't with those. I think what I do is probably not common. And that's I listen to my gut. And there are certain things that I know I don't need protection from. I don't need to say it. It's already in place all the time. And that's me recognizing my ancestors that and the energy. You feel me? So this is just to put it in your head about all like different areas. If you're going to do spell work, sleeping, I just took all the mirrors out of my room, and the one I have in there, I turn it every night. If there's any facing your bed, or your bed can be seen from any mirror, that people scry through mirrors, and that's a way to communicate and spy. It is. So water is, there's lots of different things. Some people can just like draw, like, you know what I mean, to make marks under. There's all different things. So that's another thing about protection. And that's important right now, apparently, to all of us. Your medicine action, protection bubble practice. Make a consciously aware diagnosis of your energy. That's said really well. How do you feel? Are you full of joy and exuberance, or flat and listless? How do you feel? How aware are you? Are you a little bit tired? What you feel may be subtle, but it can be discerned, like heaviness, fatigue, or sadness. So it's recognizing how these things show up for you, because there could be a lot of anxiety that you've been going through and feeling confused because you know more than you realize you do. You know what I mean? You must, because you wouldn't be watching this if that's not where you are. Okay. In this practice, the process involves releasing what weighs on you and expressing things in a positive way. Sitting with your legs crossed. My legs are crossed. Cannot see that. Visualize being showered with golden white light that is purifying your energy in every opening. Say, I release, and whatever you're releasing. Let this energy cleanse your 3 energy centers, your third eye, or your consciousness, your heart, and your uterus. If you don't have a uterus, what would it be for people who don't have a uterus? It would be their sacrum, where your sacrum is. Would it? Or your heart. Draw a circle around the Earth-sky axis from right to left and then from left to right. I don't know what that really is. While visualizing a bubble of light in which the words energy, positive, love, and beauty glitter. Give thanks. Or do whatever you want, but that's just an idea. You feel me? It is important to visualize. Interesting. Cool. Gonna look at the bottom. How weird is this? The bottom is interconnection, the first one. So I guess we're reading that. That's so funny. I bring you the medicine of togetherness. Okay. I don't know if this is like, I feel like it's more like the magician kind of energy than high priestess, because bringing it together. It feels also like Two of Cups or any of the, like Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Really any of them. Could be any of them. I am feeling more like of a grounded energy. I love these cards. They're so pretty. The colors are just dope. The palette. So beautiful. I always forget which way when you're looking at it. Yeah, that's right. This is the first one, right? I still don't know. I think that's right. There's so many things for me to remember. There's so much intel. There's a lot of intel coming through. I forget a lot of stuff. Empress, 5 times. That's what the Empress is. Because I'm constantly receiving and creating something. You have to do alchemizing it. You know what I mean? Or it's more like redirection. Okay, blah. This is so fun. Archetypal medicine woman cards. Hold on, so are the colors? Yeah, okay. So there's different categories. Remember I said the backs are different colors? There's archetypal medicine woman cards. That's what this one is. Then there's gifts of the feminine cards. Then totems, allied spirits cards. Oh, cool. Medicine action cards. Is that the last one? That's what our other one was part of. I think, unless I'm wrong here. No. Okay, cool. Each medicine woman relates to a teaching found in ancestral shamanic wisdom and carries a medicine, a totem, symbolizing women's untamable strength and her ecofeminist and divine values. The presence of a medicine woman in a spread will guide you on the path to restoring awareness of the great goddess and awaken you to the wisdom of Mother Earth. Cool, everyone. Super cool. We're astrologically in a really important time right now, too, a period of time, and it's somewhere in early March. Maybe by the full moon, it's going to shift. But it's somewhere in March, and you can look it up. This is like major manifestation time. It is major. And the part that will solidify it and is necessary is taking the action, not just putting out there the frequencies you want to plug into and level up to, but taking the action. You know what I mean? And this, so yay. The message is I am a keeper of the interconnection between different realms. Did you hear that? That's what you are. And maybe you're dealing with someone like that, but if you are too. So you are no matter what. Because you're young, you, what is it? Water attracts its, wait, what is it? Water seeks its surface? No, I don't remember. Seeks its level? Whoever's watching this, you're at a point in your life where you are ready and able to step into the next big part of you. A whole new timeline, a whole new evolution, a whole new you, because you're not the same you. You've been through a bunch of shit and you're coming out. This is all of you coming out on the other side. But this is like all still this is what this is. This is whoever's been looking for a sign. This is the universe saying you need to pull in your esoteric knowledge and your human knowledge and make it part of what you're doing every day, because you've had a lot of realizations probably and reckonings and stuff, but it's been mental, not a lot of practical action with it. Okay, I'm a keeper of the interconnection between different realms. I know the magic that connects us all. Plants, minerals, animals, and humans. Yeah. Right? Each takes their place in the great circle of life, and great harmony depends on our awareness of this link. I think it's kind of just as being in the moment and staying present in every second as possible in the most peaceful way. No stress, do you know what I mean? Spirits are everywhere, and we, the seen and unseen, have the ability to converse together. All is the wheel. We all carry a part of the great sacred dream. We are all connected. I come to you to revive your deep affinity for friendliness, sharing, and encounters. True jubilation is to be found in togetherness. It's time for you to come out of your hermit and your Six of Swords and your Tower and your Death. It's time to step out of the Temperance. It's about to be the Star. This is Aces. This is any of the Aces. This is the Fool. It's taking the step. It's going. You might have been in the Three of Wands where you kind of been waiting, and this is your sign. The universe has your back right now, has your back always, but you are in alignment and it's time for you to go, which is cool. It's cool. Could be like Three of Pentacles. Two of Cups too, right? It's those beginnings of the of the next step, of the possibilities, but you're actually taking the steps. It is by becoming aware of our interconnection with nature and other species that we will be able to face environmental challenges and build a viable future. So what I keep hearing in my head is this might be showing up for some of you in like everyday interactions with other people, and instead of taking it personally or being annoyed by other people's stupidity and stuff, even though it's annoying, right? To remind yourself that we're all connected. And remind yourself of that connection. Yeah. And see the humanity and the divinity in the person by seeing yours too. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm not making sense. Let's see the guidance. The time has come to move from I to we. The medicine woman of interconnection invites you to be more aware of our interconnections with nature, plants, minerals, and animals. It could be like new job, a new career. It could be anything new that you're going to do with other people. It's not, even if it's your business, you have to collab with other people and work with other people, right? Feel, communicate, and ritualize with humans too. What? Invite you to be more aware of our interconnections with nature, plants, minerals, and animals. Feel, communicate, and ritualize. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes when I'm out there walking, but sometimes I forget. But every step I put, every time my foot hits the ground, my shoe hits the ground, I put all of my attention there, my awareness, and I just put it there as a, like, directing my energy there and to keep it going. And you know what I mean? It's going to go there, it's going to connect. I'm going to see how I connect with this other energy, and it's going to be a mutual simultaneously uplift, a mutual, like a harmony. Do you know what I mean? Not like one taking from the other. It's something that I do. But it's that what they're saying is like start putting that in your everyday. Like you need, that needs to be part of whoever's watching this. You're a super spiritual person, whether you realize it or not. And these are the things you need to keep real. Okay. Develop knowledge to reinvent your collective ties and make them more cooperative and communal. You may have experienced disappointments in your relationships. Move beyond this pitfall, find your allies. They are all around you, making the world a better place for you and other species together. It's time to go back into it's time to become a part of collaborations, but of it's time to what am I trying to say? I don't know. I'm going to go to the next part. Awaken your medicine. Connect to this archetype and set the foundations for deep ecology by reestablishing an exceptional dialogue with the world around you. It's cool to think about. Open your ritual space. Ask yourself, how do I create relationships with life, with nature, with source? Choose one of your own plants, or a tree in the forest, or your cat. To probably do it with food, with like food in its organic form. Become aware, take a moment to be silent and listen. Become aware that you share the same air, the same sun, the same water. What can you do for them? Who's them? The nature and stuff? Water them, hug them, play with them. Observe what this awareness changes in your own behavior. Oh, yes. You share the same air. What can you do for them? For the plant, for your cat, for a tree in the forest, for a rock, for a pond, for the birds, for the breeze, right? For the leaves. Sometimes for me, what I can do is just plug in, see that frequency, like recognize it, detect it, is what I mean, and then allow my energy to just open up. It opens up like a door to it. And I don't try to force it, and I don't try to make it stay. I just keep it floating and then go from there. You know what I mean? It's like if you like had a feather, you had to blow, or like a balloon and you had to keep it up, or like rowing or something. I don't know. Feel me? Okay, so do that and then observe what this awareness changes in your own behavior, or all the ways that it makes you aware of something that you weren't aware of before. And then do the same thing with a person close to you. Take this time with no other motive than the encounter. That's wonderful. That'd be new for me. I'm excited for whoever that's going to be, whoever that is, because it's going to be the dopest thing ever. It's going to be so great in every single aspect, because I know what I need for myself. And I know that I can only work with someone who's at base level like me, and they don't have to do all the same things, but they'll have things like I do, and we will have overlap, and we will have differences, and some of those differences will become each other's new things, and some of them still won't, you know what I mean? But everything is going to fit. And it's not like you don't have to you always have to work on it, and you work on that by keeping yourself in alignment, and you have to have a self-care and fall that for yourself first, you know what I mean? Be first and always. You can only care for someone else as much as you are caring for yourself. Think about that, because it is true, because there's a limit. Okay, there's a quote. By developing a considerate relationship with your immediate environment, considerate relationship with your immediate environment. That references back to something we were saying a little bit earlier, right? You are the new weaver of the world, of ties between species, a key to the conservation of biodiversity. That means that you are super magical, and you have an awareness and the ability to apply all of that and bring it in. Ooh, I'm excited for everyone who's drawn to this. I'm excited for you guys, for y'all. Leave comments on stuff you're working on, or like your website, or you know what I mean, or whatever it is down there. That would be so cool. We can all check it out. I think each other's stuff out, right? This was completely unexpected, and I'm really happy. I'm really joyful and grateful. But that's what I'm saying. Like, this is the way to be. This is the thing to do. That not just sometimes and then we forget it because we get annoyed. To keep that gratitude as the origin. Maybe figure out what, you know how like we're vibratory beings, right? So that means like it's coming from somewhere else and we house it. Oh, what was I going to say? I have no idea. Hold on. Shit. Oh, hold on. I do not know what I was going to say. I rewatched the end part and I caught it like a little, but I couldn't bring it up. So for me, that means like when I'm listening, I can feel it again. The same like energetic sensations happen. And that's how I remember things. That's why I'm so animated, because I'm literally reliving it because I'm autistic. And that's the way that I have to do things. It's the way it is. You know what I mean? And so watching it, I caught but I couldn't hold on to it. It was like gone. I was like, damn it. So hold on again. I can't figure it out. But I was saying that was the part of the message from source or universe or your guides right now is partaking, creating a partaking in your spiritual practice and really living in with a more spiritual lens than you have, and not just knowledge you carry, but like how you're actively viewing and moving and engaging in everything, and but external too. And that the seed for that is gratitude, to stay in a state of gratitude as much as possible for even having being able to have the experience or whatever. I don't know where I was going with the vibratory beings. And if I remember or figure it out, I'll like make another video or I'll post it somewhere in the comments or something. But I apologize. But I'm just gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna go eat lunch. Yay. Okay, thanks for hanging out. It was cool. Deep listening. Aren't they beautiful? They're beautiful. I invite you to inner silence where the world resounds. It's like in it, but not of it. You know what I mean? We're in this world, but we're not exactly of this world, because part of us is the human stuff and then part of us isn't. Like the energy is making it. Okay, I'm going to go. Okay, bye. Thank you. Ciao, ciao, bye.